Yo, right here in the small box. Maul calls out DJ Akademiks for lying about the Drake Iceman album snippet. The title alone is just gonna set up the whole vibe. We not gonna like this, but we gotta watch this. So with that being said, you do know how we start this. You do know how we move around here, right? So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Yo, make it happen. You, right here in the small box. Right here in the small box. Yo, is my volume good? I want to make sure my volume good before I upload or anything like that, right? Because I made sure to put the link. Anyway, welcome back to the Flex Your Mind Network. I'm Flex. You tapped in with the Flex Mob. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing good. Happy Wednesday. Low news for today. Nothing too heavy, but it's still ridiculous because we got two liars coming out talking about how they know what's on the Drake Iceman album without us even get a track list or anything like that. So, hey, y'all want to argue behind the scenes? That's cool, but y'all arguing on the internet about what songs be on the album and what's not on the album? If I was Drake, I would send both of them a cease and desist to shut up so I can focus on my album. That's me personally. But anyway, look, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and dive in with this video.
YouTube.
Oh, that's low.
Chicks.
Oh.
Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
I find, you know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, we got a nasty battle on our hands, you guys. We gotta figure out between DJ Akademiks and Maul who is Drake's true insider. Both guys over the last couple of years have positioned themselves as Drake's sources. They both claim they talk to Drake on a daily if not weekly basis. They both claim they have information from Drake's camp about Drake. And most importantly, both guys claim they have true insider information on Drake's upcoming album, Iceman. But from what it looks like, somebody is getting the wrong information, and we gotta know who. Now, last week, while J. Cole's album was dropping, DJ Akademiks played two snippets from Drake's upcoming album, Iceman.
No greatest. Them guys you saying are great makes that an understatement. Fuck them haters, double agents. Even my label gave them 15 years of my soul.
I'm sorry, I don't like how extra he be moving in this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, why you moving around like you just found God? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you moving around? Dude is here preaching. I'm sorry. The beat is nice. I'm gonna get that out the way. The beat is nice. But you still crying and complaining about the same thing that happened 2 years ago. By the time Iceman come out, it's probably been 2 years since the beef. And you still crying and complaining. And you're still running with a narrative that's not true. Bro, you look weird. And your constituents, they look weirder. Like, it's ridiculous.
Did I do that?
Dummy.
Did I do that? That's rude.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, Akademiks is pretty much Drake's PR team. Let me remind you of that. So let's go ahead and keep going.
You know what?
Ooh. Tonight's about J. Cole. Keep spamming them fives. Iceman on the way. Iceman on the way. Iceman on the way.
Now, according to Akademiks, he claims Drake did not send him these records. He claimed he's actually had these records for a while, and he just wanted to make a hip-hop moment.
I think that those snippets upstaged the entire J. Cole album. And when people say, why would I do it? Well, I did it for that moment to be the nigga who did it for that moment.
What?
If I had a Kendrick snippet, I would have played it then. If I...
Like, you literally just hit us with the to be or not to be. That is the question. You're damn right that's the question. Now, why did you do... What?
You know, even with Drake shit, if I had a J. Cole snippet, I'll play during the stream for Drake
Cap.
too. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you know, bro, you know I'm hip hop, bro. It's funny because like I think I don't think no one's happy with me about that. Drake fans, they're kind of like, they're thinking that he's stepping on J. Cole shit. Drake isn't that happy. I imagine Cole's people are throwing a little hissy fit. Like, nobody's actually happy about that. And then there's some other angles of it, which, you know, it's kind of behind the scenes that I don't want to get into. But yeah, it's funny. Like, nobody's happy about. People ain't happy about that. The timing was me. I had, people like their research. I literally announced, I got
Hey, John, that's a fact. He did admit to payola, bro.
some Drake songs. I don't know if y'all want to hear it. Because when
Akademiks is not hip hop. Akademiks is a payment plan, okay? What's good, J Tom? What's good, Quickie? How y'all feeling?
drop it or I tease it, the fans say, we don't want to hear it. You're fucking
What's
it
good,
up.
Raven?
But then people want to know. All I get asked, when is Iceman? When is Iceman? So that morning, when I was going to do the J. Cole stream, because we've been doing streams talking about Finesse 2 times too much, Blueface too much. So I'm like, all right, hip-hop's going to be in the building. You know when it comes to album releases, people are going to come to our stream, right? People that don't really watch us. So I'm like, it's a hip-hop moment. I want this year to be spicy. So I said, I'm dropping it today. Like, I'm going to just tease it right before I get into the album, Cole's album. And I play it, and when I wake up in the morning, maybe I'm a little wrong, but there was more headlines. There's way more headlines that had
God damn, get it out,
the
man.
snippet being teased.
Jesus.
Then there's more headlines with the snippet being teased than about Cole's album, which, that was a little bit shocking, but not really.
Now, just like I told you guys last week, I felt like this was kind of selfish from Akademiks. You could have played these snippets any other day. Sometimes you don't have to make a moment out of somebody's moment. You see everybody talking about J. Cole. You see everybody excited for his album. There is no reason for you to try to take over and overshadow Cole's moment just to have the bragging rights of saying, me and Drake stole the moment. It is completely okay to just fall back and watch as a fan and just let the artists have their moment. Well, this week on the new roryandmal podcast episode, Mal is calling cap like the ex-football player on DJ Akademiks, claiming that these records are not from Drake's upcoming album, Iceman. According to Mal, he did not hear the 2 snippets DJ Akademiks dropped, but he confidently claims that those records are not on the album.
Whoa, stop. Run that back for me, please.
Player on DJ Akademiks, claiming that these records are not from Drake's upcoming album, Iceman. According to Mal, he did not hear the 2 snippets DJ Akademiks dropped.
Hold on, one more time.
Man. According to Mal, he did not hear the 2 snippets DJ Akademiks dropped, but...
Sorry, my hearing is just not that great. Hold on.
According to Mal, he did not hear the 2 snippets DJ Akademiks dropped.
I hate him so much. I hate this dude so much. So hold on a second. You're meaning to tell me now you're going out of your way on your platform, the same platform you're known for lying on, to come out and tell another potential... Mal, you suck. Like, you suck, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, for the lack of a better term, like, you suck. You haven't heard what DJ Akademiks played on his stream, but you're confidently coming out and saying, oh, that wasn't the 2 snippets that's supposed to be on the album. Like, is Ashton Kutcher around here? Like, am I getting punked? Like, what the hell is going on, bruh?
but he confidently claims that those records are not on the album. Here's what Maul said.
I'm just saying, man. You know.
Do you have a release date for us since you damn near guessed this one?
I said,
You asked me, do I know the release date or do I have a release
I said
date?
Iceman this Friday.
What Maul said when you said
He laughed at me.
Iceman this Friday. Yeah.
Do you guys have any comments about the Drake leak? Oh, I didn't mean to do my hands like that. About the Drake leak on the day of the Fall Off release?
I didn't hear it, but whatever it is, it ain't on Iceman. I can tell you that. It's just throwaways. It's just,
Pete said you heard it here first.
None of what y'all are hearing on the internet is on Iceman. I can promise you that.
Okay.
It's not. None of that shit.
And we'll find out on Friday.
We
that
won't find out on
album is
Friday.
not coming on Friday.
Hell no. Fuck no.
I don't think Iceman is coming on Friday.
All right, well, we'll wait and see.
Cold World, Iceman.
Okay.
How much? All right. How much time do you think
Or what?
in between
Of the album?
that he's gonna let the cold shit breathe?
Rory, I know when the album is coming out.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not saying it, but I know
No, I
when the
know
album-
you're not gonna say it, and you
Yeah.
haven't told me anything.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to like get. Is it gonna be a long time, or is it gonna kind of be
It's
a?
going to be a good time. It may cost you a little. It may cost you a lot, but it will cost you. It's going to be a good time, Rory. That's all. That's all we need to know, man. Everybody, listen, man. Enjoy
Can we
the
do some cold shit and drive my mother's Mazda up to Toronto for the release?
I don't know if the Mozzie.
It's a fun drive.
Now, my first question is, Maul, how can you claim that you haven't heard the snippets, but you for sure know with confidence that it's not on the album? Logically, that makes no sense.
Bro,
The-
my brain is just running right now. My brain is just trying to understand this dummy. Oh my God. Like, I've heard some garbage. This right here? This is slop, bruh. This slop, this chum bucket, SpongeBob, like, this is ridiculous. Holy, what's good, Allison?
only way this could be possible is if Drake told Maul, yo, I've got a bunch of records for Iceman, but the records that's going to be on the actual album are not solidified yet, which will be completely different from everything we've been hearing from everybody saying Iceman is coming soon, Iceman is dropping soon. Even Conductor himself, who works with Drake, says the album is coming soon.
Hey yo, how do y'all feel about the boy Iceman is soon? Real soon.
Now, there's also people saying that because those two snippets from DJ Akademiks did not hit, that was Drake's way of trying to test the waters and see if any record is gonna stick. And because those records...
All right. We got to talk about that for a second before we continue with this video. With the Iceman album, we've had how many snippets? Not the songs that were released. So the songs that were released were What Did I Miss? Which One? And Doghouse. So Iceman already technically has 3 singles. Technically has 3 singles already. This, I'm sorry, to have this many snippets for one album, this is crazy. This Iceman album, it might sound like something that has more than 20 songs, just based on the optics of what we're seeing, of the details that were given, right? For someone that claims to be the greatest, if you know how to make music and please your fans, there should be no reason for a snippet unless you're using it to market or create hype. For you to have a multitude of snippets for one album, that is absolutely crazy. Keep in mind, on the Iceman live stream, which me personally, I don't even think it's a live stream. I think they were pre-recorded. To be super honest, that's just me personally. My point is, there are way too many snippets for one album. You claim to be this guy. But if you're this guy, you should be able to drop with no problem because you know your music is going to move your people. But you keep previewing the songs off the album to test the waters? Bro, what are you? Nobody does that. You're the only one that does that. That's crazy. But you want to claim to be the best. The best can just put music out and it charts. Are you serious? Bro, like, nah, think about it, though. That's crazy. How does one album that's been taken, apparently, Iceman's been announced since, like, 2014? I seen somebody in one of the comments said that, and I don't believe that. I'm just going based off what we heard in 2015 when Iceman was supposed to be released. Bro, it's coming up to a year since you announced it. It was supposed to come out in summer last year. Then the anticipation was for October of last year. And then again in December for the winter season last year. We're literally coming up to like the eve of you announcing Iceman. There's still nothing. You got 3 singles, a bunch of snippets, no album. But you still want to test the waters. And then you have all these figures trying to hype up Iceman. What do you do? Yo, marketing wise, knowing me being somebody that's graduated from marketing, bro, this is blasphemy. This is this is a marketing nightmare.
Those 2 snippets did not stick. Drake sent more to do damage control for him.
Yeah, no, okay, so if I said it wrong, I seen somebody in the comments say it was supposed to come out in 2014, but I was speaking on 2025. My fault. I just caught that. That's my fault.
Since Drake announced this album, Iceman, last year, Mal has been claiming that Iceman has a bomb on it. So if you knew the album
and I said 2014 too, I caught that. That's my fault. 2024. Damn, we really moving back to 2016. I'm really caught in that damn social media trend. But I'm talking 2024 and 2025. That's my bad.
Had a bomb on it from last year. There's no way this album is not put together yet. So from what it looks like, Drake might be giving these 2 guys, DJ Akademiks and Mal, different information about the album. This might be his way of trying to see who the actual leak in his camp is. Or maybe one person is right and the other one is wrong. You guys get in the comments below. Who do you guys think is right or wrong? And what do you guys speculate is going on with this album? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man. Very big announcement. If you guys enjoyed this video, please head over to my Patreon, patreon.com/chicksmooth. I'm going to be dropping a lot of videos on there, daily videos that will not be on YouTube. I'm also going to be dropping vlogs, behind the scenes footages that's never gonna hit YouTube.
All right, so far from just being here for like, an hour, this looks pretty much like any other tourist spot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The girl come in, put your face in there, knock on that.
So if you guys enjoy my content, if you guys have been rocking with me for a minute, please go support me on Patreon. It's only $9 a month. However, if you cannot support on Patreon, don't you guys worry. I'm still going to be on YouTube. That's not going to change, but you will be missing out on additional exclusive content. Once again, it's patreon.com/chicksmooth. I'll see you guys there.
Worst rollout in history, yeah. This is a terrible rollout. This rollout for Iceman is a mess. If I'm going to be super honest. It's a complete mess. See, from the timeline of when it was announced, I'm like, okay, cool. This sounds like something that might come out in late July, early August. Probably in time for Caravana. So, like, a lot of Caribbeans around here, a lot of people that love to celebrate Caribbean culture, they're probably going to stream that because there's probably going to be a song or two that might feature like Vibes Cartel or something. So, like the song can go on, you see it. But nothing, no album. Fall season come by, which is another prime time for them, no album. Winter season, another prime time for them, no album. We're in February. We're coming up to like what, mid-February. no album. I don't know what's going on. He should scrap the whole project with God's grace, of course. Nah, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about like the same way how we had the J. Cole fans come out to talk about J. Cole's project, knowing that there's a bunch of inconsistencies in the project. Not saying the project was like super bad, but like the project wasn't for me. Same way how Iceman is probably not going to be for me either. But the reason why I brought up the J. Cole fans is because we're about to go through the same thing with Drake fans when Iceman drops. So listen, y'all got to prepare for a storm that's about to come. There's a storm coming on the horizon, I tell you that. So be prepared, because that in the internet streets is going to get real loud when Drake drop. I'm telling you. Now, sales-wise, I don't know. Apparently, J. Cole's album was projected to do like what, 300K? Apparently, so 300K units sold is crazy. But be prepared. A storm is coming. CB did 45 with no, not okay. See, I love that you said that. That's Heartbreak on a Full Moon that had 45. Indigo had 30. But this is Chris Brown we're talking about. He's using streaming the right way. So, because Chris Brown has so many songs, it's almost like when he drops a project with a multitude of songs on it, the main standout songs are going to help amplify the rest of the album. That's how it works for CB. That's the formula that he's created. Right? But I love that you said that, because I was literally thinking about it in the back of my head when I was talking about Iceman, because Iceman is shaping up to have more than 20 songs guaranteed. More than 20 songs easy. No problem. So, is what it is. Man, I said girl fight. That's hilarious. And you're not wrong either. You're not wrong either. These dudes literally sitting around. Hold on. Let me see if I can go back. Let me see if I can get Maul's part.
As a fan, and just let the artist.
Hold on.
I didn't hear it, but whatever it is, it ain't on Iceman.
Like, you didn't hear the snippet, but whatever it is, it's supposed to be on Iceman. Let me just go back a little bit so we can hear the dialogue of that.
Iceman this Friday. Yeah.
Do you guys have any comments about the Drake leak? Oh, I didn't mean to do my hands like that. About the Drake leak on the day of the Fall Off release?
I didn't hear it, but whatever it is, it ain't on Iceman. I can tell you that. It's just throwaways. It's just,
He said you heard it here first.
None of what y'all are hearing on the internet is on Iceman. I can promise you that.
Okay.
But you never heard it. That's the yo, I'm about fed up with this dude, bro. I sort of I'm not. You know, it's gonna come to a point in life where like all that lying that you've been doing in your past is gonna come catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you, and people gonna look at you like, so is this all you're about? Like what about the people that sponsor you? What about the people that like be putting bread in your pockets? Is it this all you do? You got a whole podcast. Y'all can talk about anything, and y'all sit there and lie all the time. This gonna catch up to you. This gonna catch up to you, bro. Man, talking about, oh, I never heard the snippets, but they're not on Iceman. Huh? Like, I beg your pardon? I'm not, like, there's just so much that's running through my mind right now. I'm just like, it just get me mad, bro. I'm telling you. Maul be like, Iceman has a red button. Don't kill me. Nah, girl, you good. Don't worry about it. But Drake really not CB type album makes. Nah, I'm telling you. But here's the thing. That's what makes Chris different from a lot of these other artists, because he's able to sell a compilation album, no problem. Compilation albums today do not work. Let's get that clear. We need a concept. Your album needs to have some sort of structure. Chris, he can still sell a compilation album to this day because it's his voice. When it comes to R&B, it's his voice that be selling it. Now, mind you, it might not get you a Grammy or anything, but at the same time, you're still putting out quality work, so your fans gonna appreciate it, right? But Chris is the only one that can do that now. I don't see other artists that can do a compilation album. Not even Drake. So, and he's been doing compilation albums. So, is what it is. I ain't gonna lie. But in terms of Mal and Akademiks, y'all can go ahead and have your little cat fight on the internet. I don't care. It's just I find it ridiculous that this is how far y'all are going. And that's the main thing I want to put on display. The hip-hop platforms that a lot of people be looking up to. These guys be birds. These guys are chirping. That's what they be doing. Throw Joe Budden in there. Y'all chirping. Y'all birds. Right? Y'all belong on a power line. Just singing in the morning. That's what y'all look like. These are the hip-hop platforms. They need to do better. With the change in music that we're getting, we need to apply that to our own programs, platforms, whatever we do. Things are changing. We got to change too. That's it. So go ahead and let these birds sing. It's ridiculous. I'm not gonna sit here and just I don't run to these dudes, you know. Remember, this is Chick Smooth we're listening to, so it's cool with him. But I don't run to Akademiks. I don't run to roryandmal. I don't run to them. Those are not my sources of information or ever, to be honest. So, it is what it is.